Welcome to Hot Button Hashtags. My name is Matt. My very good friend Nate, this is Nate, and his lovely wife Whitney, they are going to have their very first baby very soon, a couple months. They are in that sort of sweet spot, not quite middle-aged, not quite young kind of stage. Your life, Nate and Whitney, is about to change entirely. Everything changes, and not all for the bad. Some things will get harder, some things will get better, but nothing really gets easier until your perspective changes, and that won't happen for a while yet because you're going to be so stressed out for like the first 18 months that you won't be able to see straight. I thought since I have 13 years of parenting experience and 12 years of experience as a professional childcare provider, I would offer you, Nathan and Witness, a little bit of free advice. I don't usually charge for my advice, so it's not that big a deal, so don't get excited. You guys haven't bought a lot of stuff for your baby yet. I know this because I got a little card in the mail saying, please tell us what to buy. So I'm gonna do that. Being very decor conscious, you're probably going to want to buy some very specifically tailored items for your child that will also fit into the environment of your home. Don't bother. Everything you buy will change color drastically over the next 6 months. It'll go from bright blues and beautiful crisp whites and nice industrial steel grays to splotchy greenish brownish weird things. The sun will bleach it, your kid will throw up on it, it'll just get, everything's gonna be moist or sticky. So don't spend a whole lot of money on it. The Highchair that you want, don't do it. Don't. If you spend more than $60 on a Highchair, just know that regret is on the horizon. Oh, and pack and plays. Let's talk about pack and plays. Now, if you're not sure what a pack and play is, it's this portable prison made of mesh and sharp metal, and you put your kid in it. That thing is gonna drive you crazy. The first time you try to set it up, you're gonna pinch your finger, you're gonna end up getting your shirt caught in it. When you try to walk away, it's gonna drag behind you. It literally is gonna turn into a Charlie Chaplin movie. But you can get a pack and play that's got like a little bassinet that attaches, it's got a little portable changing table that snaps onto the top. You can get them with like the mobile that attaches to the side and makes little tinkly sounds so your kid can nap better, I guess. I don't know, but it really just distracts them, and then they freak out, and then when they get older, they don't understand why they're afraid of anthropomorphic trains. But you will find that you can spend a ton of money on a pack and play. You do not want to do that because right around 8 or 9 months, your kid is going to discover his diaper. And he's going to discover that he can reach into it. And frequently he will find things in his diaper that you were not yet aware of. And he will smear those things all over that expensive mesh of that pack and play. And, you'll think to yourself, we can scrub it clean. But then you think to yourself, I'm not gonna try to scrub it clean. Same thing goes with strollers. Strollers, holy cats, man. The range of strollers, you could get a stroller for $50. Or you can get a stroller for $500. Simplicity is key. You don't need a stroller with a whole bunch of bells and whistles and all sorts of fancy trim. All of that stuff is just gonna get puked on. Because for the longest time, that's all your kid does. Even when they start walking and talking, they puke. The fact of the matter is, you can spend a ton of money on your kid, but you don't need to. And I really would recommend not. Oh, we gotta go through the roundabout. Please don't scream and please don't. Holy jeez, that dude did not see me. Which brings us to car seats. Spending a lot on a car seat might not be a bad idea. Find the safest one. Nobody will give you a hard time for dropping a couple $100 on a good car seat. By the way, I just want to prepare you, Nate, for the single scariest moment of your life. Are you ready? The day after Whitney has your child, the fine folks at the hospital are gonna wrap them up in a pretty little blanket. They're gonna put them in your arms and they're gonna say, take him home. And you're gonna think they're kidding because there's no way you can be responsible for this little thing. I mean, he's roughly the size and shape of a jelly bean, and he feels like he's made out of paper mache. Like he's like an egg sack almost. Like if you cut the kid open, which I don't recommend doing, but if you did, you'd find him full of baby spiders, which is the same kind of anxiety you feel holding him. Like at any moment he could burst open and be full of baby spiders. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Do not cut open your baby. That's what 13 years of parenting has taught me. When you take your child out for the first time, when you go out to the grocery store for that first trip, that first anxious trip, and you've got him in the little car seat and you start trying to figure out how to get him in the cart, like, so he doesn't look like groceries, but there's really no other way, so you set him in there, and then you try to pack the food around the car seat, and then you're like, I ran out of room, so then you like feel like a horrible person, but you end up stacking food on him. Doesn't hurt him, it's fine. Just do like the light stuff, like bread and cereal and stuff. People will see the baby and think, aww, they bought a baby at the grocery store, and they think that it's okay to come up and touch your baby. You are perfectly allowed to stab anyone who touches your baby without permission. I'm not a lawyer, so please don't consider this legal advice, but I feel like it would be justified. Don't like go for the kill. You're not trying to like murder anyone. Just make them regret their choices. That's all. That's all. You want them to learn from it, not die from it. Also good parenting advice. Congratulations, Nathan and Whitney. I'm really, really excited to meet your kid. I'm thrilled for you because this is going to be a huge life-changing event. It will ruin your life for a while, but there will come a point when it all becomes normal and you realize, holy cow, I kept this kid alive for a long time. I'm doing okay. Everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be awesome. Just, again, don't cut open your baby.